What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing? Today we're going to be talking about the announcement that Google Cloud is now partners with the Tezos blockchain in developing their own Web3 applications. What does this mean for not only Tezos as a blockchain, but for the entire Web3 and the entire crypto world? All this and more in just a minute. Let's get it. Welcome back to the Crypto Postman, guys. This is the one-stop shop for all your crypto knowledge needs. Here, we give you the juice and bring you the news on all things crypto and blockchain. So if you're yet to subscribe to the channel, you can just do that right now by smashing the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any of our future content. And without wasting much time, let's get into the juice for the day. Now, before we talk about the partnership between Tezos and Google Cloud and the implications of that, what does that mean for the entire Web3 space? Let's talk about what Tezos is as a blockchain, because knowledge of what Tezos is, for those of us who don't know this particular blockchain, will help you to understand some of the details behind this partnership. So, what is Tez? Well, simply put, Tezos is a layer 1 blockchain that was specifically designed, amongst other things, to address some of the key problems that we see plaguing other layer 1 blockchains today. And what are these issues? Issues of scalability and governance. And because the Crypto Postman wants to make sure everyone is carried along, even those who are not very conversant with the technical terms in crypto, when we talk about scalability, we're talking about the ability of a blockchain to handle increased demand. Not just increased demand, but increased inflow of people and users on the platform, on the chain. So if the protocol on a blockchain is not able to evolve with time, or is not able to handle such an influx, or evolve to handle such an influx, then we can say that that blockchain has scalability issues. Tezos was designed to handle such scalability problems. And these problems do not come from the fact that blockchains cannot evolve. It's just that to reach a consensus in the community that powers that blockchain, or the community of the blockchain, it's always a difficult thing. So Tezos has created a self-amending blockchain that solves the problem of governance and scalability associated with other almost public blockchains. Now, we've talked about scalability, but what about the governance issue? Remember I said that there's a community, there's always a community that, powers a blockchain. There's always a community around a blockchain. Decentralized blockchains need communities to run. So these communities coming together to say, you know what, we need to change the rules of the game. We need to upgrade the protocol. We need to make certain changes to our system in order to be able to accommodate this or that. In order for that to happen, there needs to be a consensus. Everyone needs to agree, or at least most of the community needs to agree. And those who don't agree can decide to continue running a different implementation, which will now be the old implementation of the blockchain that doesn't include this new revised standard that other people have chosen to implement, or they can just run a different thing altogether. But in the Tezos blockchain, the issue of governance is essentially solved through the automated voting processes, where people who own the Tez tokens, XTZ, can vote, but not only vote, make new proposals and then vote in order to see some changes that they want to reflect on the blockchain. As soon as these proposals have been approved via voting process, the changes are automatically implemented in the protocol of the chain. This way, this chain, the Tezos blockchain, can be able to keep up with modern trends and evolve in such a way that helps the blockchain adapt to any problems or, any scale that it faces. And like we mentioned earlier, Tez holders, people who hold the XTZ tokens, are those who have the right. They have special privileges in terms of voting rights and staking. Which brings us to the issue of the consensus mechanism on the Tez blockchain. Now, this blockchain uses a very special, maybe not very special, but they use a liquid proof of stake consensus mechanism. And what this essentially is, it's a kind of delegated proof of stake system where Tez holders, that's holders of the Tez native token XTZ, can stake their tokens with a validator in exchange for passive income and also voting rights. By passive income, I'm talking about the fact that these validators get reward for validating, processing transactions on the blockchain in form of transaction fees. Now, a portion of this transaction fees goes down the line to the users who actually staked their tokens with that validator. These validators with whom users can stake their tokens in exchange for rewards and some voting rights are called bakers on the Tez blockchain. And now that you have basic bits of information on what the Tez blockchain is and how it works, let's get down to the partnership with Google Cloud, because this is really good for the space. Google Cloud has announced that they will be partnering with the Tezos Foundation to help with their Web3 application development and be able to integrate and provide new services for their users. This is where it gets even more interesting. This partnership will aim to make it easier for Google Cloud users to become bakers on the Tez blockchain. And now you know what bakers are. These are validators of transactions. These are the ones who actually process the transactions and earn fees and income from this on the Tez blockchain. So that means that if this partnership and if this announcement is anything to go by, users of Google Cloud services can become bakers on the Tez blockchain. This is massive for the Tezos blockchain. And the interesting thing is, this is not even their first major partnership in 2023. Back in January, Tezos partnered with California DMV to help digitize car titles and put title transfers on a private Tezos built blockchain to help streamline operations. And to give you some inside scoop on the Google Cloud Tezos blockchain partnership, here's a statement that was released by James Stroman, an engineering director at Google Cloud. I'll take you straight into this piece of news that was published by TechCrunch. Here it says, in general, Google Cloud plans to continue partnering with key players in the Web3 ecosystem to keep growing innovation for open source technologies, Truman said. It's not about a transactional relationship. Instead, it's about looking for opportunities to empower and enable founders and developers to grow the ecosystem. Now, outside of partnership, Google Cloud plans to focus this year on the core principles at the base layer of blockchain technology. We're excited to build products that address those needs. Now, if this is anything to go by, it means that Google Cloud in this year, they're interested in solving some of the problems associated with layer 1 blockchains. And this is something that Tez is focused on doing. That's all from the Crypto Postman today. But remember, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you are missing out on a lot of news that could help you plan your moves. So like this content, be sure to subscribe to this channel and ring the notification bell so that you can be notified next time we post. And I will see you in the next video very shortly. Be blessed.